Okay, y'all. So I did my first poetry festival. I read some of my poetry. That's just me. I was so sweaty. It was hot in the jar. But this is everybody. I would cut it, but everybody poetry was so good.
There's no greater gift in this life than God and black women. You've been anointed with intuition. You became the captain by default when our kings were shipped off to prison. We claim to love you, but looking for the sky, there's no ribbon. But while we wait for the Savior, y'all are the one who's risen. Ambitious before Uber, you've been driven, the original cover girl. Even when things aren't so easy or breezy. Clairvoyant, perceiving the unseen like Stevie, no wonder they try to negate your worth just because your skin is the color of earth. Have you ever just stared at your skin? Blessed to have that melanin to keep wrinkles off your face and hips that keep skirts up on your waist, full lips that make others inflate. They wish they could clone you. Act like they won't steal your style, but we all know they're prone to. So
confrontational in my stance. I am worthy of great significance. I am a romance language, not comparable, yet comparable to manger. Against me, you should never take a risk, make a stake, or wager. Consider one of the most fearsome, a great influential person, or causing fear, dread, and terror when I get near some. Sending a territorial message. I'm beautiful yet full of knowledge. Feeling fear, respect my image. Your hate is spark on my success voltage. I sociably cooperate upon my prey. They wonder how I am so majestic when the world says I shouldn't be this way. Want to manage me to an extinction. Fill my head with this what is supposed to.
Yeah, my girl came to character.
The road, there were wins and there were losses to great extents in what felt like intentional thwarting. Her tires felt out of balance. She thought the A-frame was bent, so she made a choice to side with the separatist design, hoping to find spiritual realignment, but she soon realized that her new destination identified as solitary confinement. She wasn't nearly enthralled with her baby. You think I'm tripping, but I know we ain't. I know you deserve all of my love, but I'm just too fucked up, cause the last time I pulled the draw of good shots was hard.
Keep quiet. Take a listen. That voice you hear, it's yours, and it'll guide you through. Shut the whole world out if you have to, because self-preservation is the number one rule. And life will teach you lessons way past school. And if you choose not to learn, then you choose to play the fool. But make this your year. Lend yourself your ear. And you see, I ran towards freedom, and I ran towards choice.
You were young, trying to balance motherhood and youth. It was Pampers or to be pampered. Restless nights or late nights, early mornings. To cuddle or be cuddled. Decisions of a 19-year-old who manifested her pain and fear in the form of flesh. But once that umbilical cord was cut, so were your dreams of a happily ever after.
Refusing to accept shatter, because it's harder to make that whole. I control the only thing that I can control and learn how to roll with the punches, but man, them shits hurt. You see, in the streets, I was known to put in work, but this was a different type of fight. Having to learn a new way to bob and weave, taking baby steps until I started to succeed. Not once dropping to my knees, but looking up for everything that I need. The first
stories live in the rhythm of my name, a queen unbroken, playing the game. Through every struggle, through every fight, we shine in the dark like stars in the night. I wear my history like a coat of pride. in the land of Atlanta where legacies reside. I am the echoes of centuries past, a resilient queen who's built to last.
There's gonna be some heartache and pain. See, I craved their acceptance, and I feared y'all's rejection. So I gave up being the exception. I put my soul down and I exchanged that for some sin. I lost myself and I couldn't hear from within. I couldn't face myself or my pen. Grins were harder for the men who then professed they love for me, but whose walk only minimalistically compared to the soldier in me. See, it ain't no way they could have carried my cross.
For it. Shit, head game so cold I had to come up with a name for it. So I'm gonna let y'all know what that Lazarus be like. Lazarus, correct. I got the head to bring the dead back to the temple. Now rumor has it this mouth is magic. Nothing but tongue, throat, lips, no teeth. Suck like Dracula and dirt devil like a dead in the mold. See if you one of them who likes the bullhead. Then I can have you gas with the shit that ain't even. I can push all the right buttons, have you running, cussing, uttering that same breathless confession as the rest of the motherfucker.
Okay, and then afterwards we went outside to take pictures in these Atlanta streets. Had a ball, y'all. Happy Thursday.